Unlock seamless 24/7 financial transactions, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 24/7 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. SuperSoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking products and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 24/7. Ascend to the future. Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life.
Hello, this is News Hour on Sun TV, your short transport to the pulse of the nation. Stay connected and follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and catch all the seconds as it unfolds live on YouTube at Sun TV Live. Now the top stories making waves across the country. George Akume, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, unveils President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's multi-layered security and peace strategy for Benue and the North Central region. And General Christopher Gwambi Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff, and Kayode Egbetokun, Inspector General of Police, partner with Jane Egaton Idehin, Managing Director of Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited, to launch satellite and AI-driven national security initiatives. Also, the Air Commando Iheme Ije Edodim, Nigerian Air Force spokesperson, confirms airstrikes that destroyed terrorist IED facility and gun trucks in Borno's Tumbuktu Triangle during Operation Hidden Kai. I am Messenger, and now the news in full. In a comprehensive move to address insecurity in Benue and the border North Central region, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, formally unveiled President Tinubu's strategic security and peace framework. The multi-tiered plan emphasizing coordinated security deployment, integration of advanced technologies, and utilization of community intelligence networks. Stressing the need for synergy between federal and state actors, Akume urged Benue leaders to engage relevant stakeholders in peace-building dialogues. Currently, he acknowledged their humanitarian condition impacting over 50,000 displaced persons and underlined ongoing federal initiative aimed at accelerating agricultural development and youth empowerment to address the fundamental drives of violence. Reinforcing the security agenda, the Nigerian Defense Headquarters, alongside the police force and allied security agencies, has partnered with Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited, NICOMSAT, to implement satellite-based surveillance system. At the launch of the NICOMSAT Accelerator Program's second phase in Abuja, military and police representatives emphasized the crucial role of AI and space technologies in intelligence gathering and crime prevention. NICOMSAT MD Jane Egbaton Idehe highlighted Nigerians' aim to actively engage in the global space economy and also empower local tech investors through this accelerator platform designed to cultivate a domestic space tech ecosystem. Further underscoring security operation, the Nigerian Air Force executed successfully airstrikes on Wednesday, demolishing a terrorist improvised explosive device factory and also destroying several gun trucks in Kwalitiri located within Borno State, Vatalai, Timbuktu Triangle. The acting on precise intelligence, NAF aircraft under Operation Hidden Kai neutralized numerous insurgents. The Air Commando Iheme Ejodem stated that the mission significantly disrupted terrorist supply lines and morale, reaffirming the military's unwavering dedication to restoring peace in the Northeast. Adding its voice to call for peace, the Catholic Laity Council of Nigeria has strongly denounced the persistent violence in Benue State, imploring federal government to take immediate action. In a joint statement from its acting national president and secretary general, the council echoed concerns from the Pope and the Catholic Secretariat, lamenting the Benue had become the nation's sacrificial ground. Highlighting rampant killings, kidnapping, and displacement, the council proposed a 5-point action plan focused on improved security, conflict resolution, legislative reforms, and victims' rehabilitation. It also encouraged civic advocacy among Catholics and Nigerians in the collective pursuit of justice and harmony. Reflecting on social inclusion, the wife of the Abia State Governor, Mrs. Priscilla Oti, reaffirmed the administration's resolve to safeguard widows' inheritance rights and uplift vulnerable women. Speaking in Umuahia during the 2025 International Widows' Day and represented by Mrs. Adeze Emetu, she emphasized the necessity of historic support, economic, social, and emotional, for widows facing systematic marginalization. She outlined several empowerment initiatives under the implementation. The Commissioner for Poverty Alleviation, Mrs. Ngozi Felix, commended the First Lady's commitment, reiterating the ministry's focus on inclusive development. The event featured educational lectures, medical services, traditional performances, and financial assistance. Moving on to Anambra State, the government has issued a directive requiring owners and tenants of dilapidated buildings to repaint their structure, particularly in key urban centers like Onitsha, Akwa, Inewi, Impo, and Ikweluobia. According to the Commissioner for Environment, Dr. Felix Odimegu, the initiative enforced under the 2024 environmental law aimed to beautify the urban landscape and also improve public health. Enforcement begins July 1st, targeting properties not repainted in over 10 years or contributing to urban blight. The government hopes to foster a cleaner and more visual appealing environment across the state. In the industrial sector, the Bank of Industry has reiterated its support for Nigerians' artisan community, recognizing their role in driving inclusive growth. At the 2025 Nigerian Artisans Leadership Summit in Abuja, BOI Managing Director Olusupo Olusi, represented by Executive Director Mabel Ndagi, identified persistent challenges such as limited access to the finance and outdated equipment. The bank's new strategic blueprint echoed on 6 pillars, including MSME support, digital inclusion, and gender equity, aimed to formalize and empower the informal workforce. The summit sought to integrate artisans into Nigeria's broader economic vision. Meanwhile, all marketers in Nigeria have initiated discussion with global traders to secure cheaper petrol imports, citing erratic pricing from domestic refineries, especially the Dangote refinery. The Petroleum Product Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria revealed potential agreements that would allow importation at around 550 naira per liter, payable in naira, with operational setback forcing some stations closure. Marketers have accused Dangote of monopolistic behavior, a charge the company denies, asserting its direct supply model enhances efficiency and affordability. Stakeholders have reiterated the importance of reviving government-owned refineries to maintain a competitive market landscape. In additional significant developments, the Dangote Petroleum Refinery is preparing to export its first petrol cargo beyond Africa, with a 90,000 metric ton shipment bound for Asia via oil trader Mercuria. This marks a milestone for the refinery, which previously confirmed exports to West Africa. A company representative stated that sales are awarded to the highest bidder, irrespective of region. Analysts interpret the move as an indicator of both operational maturity and global competitiveness of the 650,000 barrels per day facility, which has operated since 2024 with the goal of fulfilling Nigerians' domestic fuel needs while reselling Superplus internationally. Reaffirming its role as a regulatory watchdog, the House of Representatives Public Accounts Committee has summoned 13 oil firms over $456.95 million in outstanding remittance to the federal government. Despite previous notices, the companies failed to appear, prompting the issuance of a final summons of hearing on July 2nd and 3rd. Additional firm owing $125.5 million were also recalled. The committee disclosed it has recovered $15.7 million so far, contributing to total recoveries of 86.5 billion naira following analysis of the Auditor General 2021 report. Similarly, the Independent National Electoral Commission has refuted allegations of bias in the registration process of new political parties ahead of the 2027 general elections. In response to criticism for the figures like Rotimi Amechi and Sheun Kuti, INEC emphasized strict adherence to constitutional and legal frameworks. Clarifying recent online misinformation, it stated only 19 political parties remain officially registered after a 2020 registration exercise. INEC reiterated that successful registration demands rigorous legal, administrative, and organizational compliance, and cautioned that no amount of pressure or blackmail would compromise its process. From a legal standpoint, scholars convened at Babcock University International Conference have advocated for a thorough revision of Nigeria's intellectual properties law. They argued for the integration of African traditional knowledge system into the legal framework to address emerging threats, especially from AI. Professor Bankole Sodipo noted that current IP protections, largely modeled on Western systems, are insufficient for safeguarding indigenous innovations, raising alarm over piracy. South African professor Samai Andrew and other speakers championed a continent-centric legal paradigm that balances growth with justice. University officials called for AI regulation that promotes sustainable innovation. In a related vein, educational economist Dr. Richard Ineti has urged tertiary institutions across Nigeria to adopt entrepreneurial leadership models to migrate chronic underfunding, highlighting the surge in university applicants, nearly 2 million UTME candidates in 2025. He lamented that education budget fall below UNESCO's 15 to 20% benchmark, often lingering between 7%. And AT proposed strategic alternatives like campus enterprises, industry partnership, and educational insurance to reduce dropouts. He recommends hybrid model blending public service mandates with revenue-generating ventures like research commercialization, and alumni engagement to ensure financial stability. In political development, thousands of supporters of the New Nigerian People's Party gathered in Kano to welcome Governor Abba Yusuf following his return from the 2025 Hajj pilgrimage. Landing at Malam Aminu Kano International Airport at approximately 2:50 p.m., Yusuf arrivals sparked jubilant celebration that delayed his convoy to the government house by over 5 hours. Commissioner for Environment and Climate Change, Dr. Dahiru Hashim, described the massive turnout as evidence of public approval for the governor's record in infrastructure, institutional revitalization, educational grants, and environmental reforms. The Gaya Emirates Council in Kano State has revoked the traditional title of Waziri Gaya from Alhaji Usman Alhaji, a former secretary to the state government and APC stalwart. In a later dated Wednesday, the council, while not citing specific infractions, attributed the action to unavailable circumstances. The move follows Alhaji's vocal criticism of Governor Yusuf's administration. While acknowledging his past service, the council stressed the necessity of preserving the sanctity of traditional honor. Alhaji has yet to make an official response. Let's take a brief commercial break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. Amid rising political momentum, the former Chief Security Officer to late General Sani Abacha, Major Hamza Al-Mustafa, has declared his presidential ambition under the Social Democratic Party for the 2027 elections. Addressing party leaders in Mina, Al-Mustafa emphasized his vision for national renewal echoed in integrity. His visits, part of a broader consultation tour, also included a stop in Mokwa to commiserate with flood victims. The SDP's Niger State Chairman Buhari Yerima affirmed strong backing for Al-Mustafa's bid and expressed optimism about the party's national prospects. In Osun State, tension have risen following allegation by the state government accusing the Central Bank of Nigeria and Accountant General of the Federation of attempting to divert local government funds into unauthorized private accounts. Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincies Affairs, Dosun Babatunde, condemned the move as unconstitutional and warned of legal consequences. The Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees and the State Electoral Commission have both supported the claim. However, APC-affiliated local officials have dismissed the accusation, stating the stage for a potential legal confrontation. Looking ahead to Africa's energy future, President Bola Tinubu is scheduled to deliver a keynote address at the 2025 African Energy Week in Cape Town, South Africa. His participation underscores Nigerians' drive for sector reforms designed to attract investments and lower operating costs. Organizers noted that Tinubu's leaderships offer a model for resource-rich nations pursuing regulatory clarity and investors-friendly policies. Among his key reforms is an executive order aimed at reducing upstream oil project costs by 40%. His speech is expected to outline Nigeria's strategic vision for sustainable industrial development. Finally, First Headco has confirmed its commitment to maintaining dividend payouts in 2025 and subsequent year, despite challenges arising from the regulatory forbearances imposed by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The company clarified that its primary subsidiary, First Bank, suffered a capital adequacy breach due to forex loan exposure triggered by the 2023-2024 Naira devaluation. A capital rejection is scheduled for late 2025. Management explained that the forborne loan, mainly syndicated, are now income-generating with ongoing returning efforts, and any unrecovered exposures would fully provision upon exit from forbearances. And that's all for the edition of News Hour from Sun TV. Now stay tuned for more lineup of programs from Sun TV. And also you can follow us on Facebook at Sun TV, and also on YouTube at Sun TV Live. My name is Messenger. Goodbye.